we live? We good?
So, Anthony, are we good to go? Are we on? Awesome.
G2G. All right, guys, welcome to episode number 94 of the Practice Acceleration Podcast. If you're watching this live stream on Facebook, type in, hey, right now, let us know that you're there. Give us a like. We've got to hit 70 likes on this episode. It's our new KPI set out by Anthony. If you're listening to this episode, this is a recording from a Facebook live stream. In the future, if you want to see us live and interact with us, please head on over to our Facebook page and you can interact with us as well. Or you can check us out on our YouTube channel, also called Practice Acceleration. If you're listening in the car though, welcome. We're delighted that you're here. So today we are talking about the 3 ways to attract high-paying patients every day with laser precision. Stick around to the end because you're going to get something really cool.
We've got a template. I'm not going to turn it around because I've got it here.
Secret
template that you guys can get to attract high quality patients.
All the secrets are here, but it's invisible ink right now. That's why you can't see it. And at the end, the ink will not be invisible anymore.
Yeah, and this would be really beneficial for anyone who is marketing a healthcare practice online because you obviously need to get more patients through the door, but who doesn't want more high quality, high paying patients, good quality patients that will actually want to take up your treatment plans and actually follow it through and get amazing results and then become raving fans as well. So we're going to show you how to do that today.
You know it. So if you think about your niche right now, whatever healthcare field you are in, and this works, by the way, across physiotherapy, osteopathy, podiatry, chiropractic, dentistry, cosmetic surgery. The list goes on. In fact, we've used this with every niche we can think of, including an equine osteopath, Alex, over in the land of Canada. Great
Alex,
to see you. Alex,
where is that wine? The ice wine.
I haven't drunk it.
You're hiding it.
I haven't drunk it. Yeah, but maybe someone has drunk it because I don't know where it is. But
we want to drink it.
I'll look for it at home. We'll bring in the ice wine. Thank you, Alex, for sending us the ice wine. So then, no matter what field you're in, I know, because I hear this through conversations every day, that I know you guys want to work with more of your ideal patient type. So I think back to when I was working as a physiotherapist and I think about the types of help we provide to our clients right now, we know that there's a particular type of patient that you just love working with. You're energized by helping them. You get incredible results with them because you're so good at it. Also, you get really highly paid for providing that service. And that's what I want. That's what we want for you guys, is to be able to attract more of those people. So the problem is, if you can't attract those people, what happens is every day you end up working with more general type clientele, which is admirable, by the way. It's very admirable. But it's energy zapping. Yeah. You're not going to get paid enough. They don't value your services, and you don't, quite frankly, don't get to use the great skills that are more specialized. So I guess there's a question we have to ask, isn't there?
Yeah, the question is, how do you actually attract these type of patients then? And like you said, we all have a certain type of patient or person that we like to work with. Like for us, we do too. We have
we have a very specific clientele we like to work with.
Yeah, so the real question is, well, how do we do that? And the way we do that is by having a really specific marketing message that speaks exactly to that person at that right time, and then you just put it everywhere, all over the internet, and then that patient just comes to you.
Yeah, and this is something that we learned personally. Like this, I just want to describe it better. Like Frank Kern, who taught us this, he just says like it should be like the dog whistle. So it's like, you know, like the frequency that the dogs can pick up with their sounds is like, we can't hear it as humans, but they like, boom, that's their message. So you want your message to be so laser sharp that when your ideal person, we call it your ideal avatar, when they see and hear your message, they're like, boom, that's me, like the dog whistle effect.
Yeah, their ears prick up.
Yeah.
And they're like, wow,
dinner time.
Exactly what I want. So your message needs to speak directly to that person if you want to attract them into your business. So let's dive into 3 ways of how you can really craft your exact marketing message. And as we go through these, just think about the 3 ways that you can do it. We're always tweaking our message, Tristan, with our ads. I know last week we just tweaked a little bit of the copy and our leads exploded.
Yeah, and better quality
people coming through. So as you go through this, don't think you're going to have one message that's set in stone.
No.
We're going to help you really craft that with the 3 ways today. So if you guys are watching it on Facebook and you want to hear those 3 ways, just type in hell yes.
Yes, hell yes.
And then we're going to share them with you as well.
Yeah, I want to see a lot of those hell yeses coming through.
And like it.
Hello to our Instagram TV viewers as well. Thank you for joining us. Give us a like. 70 likes. It's a tough KPI.
Anthony's just putting up the KPIs
Up in the
for
ante.
us. So we're just going to bring everything that we've got so you guys can give us all the likes and shares that we need. So
Please do it. All right.
Anthony's happy. We need to keep him happy.
Damn straight, we've got to keep them happy. So I'm going to jump into point number 1, and that's this: get clear on who you are talking to. And by the way, if you hang around, this invisible ink will turn to real ink, and at the end, we'll show you how you can get this so you can get clear on who you're talking to. So specifically what I'm saying is you need to get inside the head of your ideal patient type.
Yeah.
You need to get inside their head, how is it they're thinking? What is it that they're driven, like what are their motivating factors? What do they want to achieve? What are they fearful of? What do they want to move away from? So I challenge you to stop thinking like a clinician and start thinking the way that your patients think, because when you can think on their level, then you can craft a message which really resonates. And I did a whole chapter on this in my upcoming book. Like, it's so in depth.
Yeah.
So if you want to learn more about that, I'll let you know when my book comes out. Just type in book beneath, and I'll make sure you guys can get a copy of a very early or even a pre-release before we do our big launch, which is planned for the US coming up. But it's really important. When you can think like your audience, then you start to learn the language they use. We learn their fears and their frustrations, their wants, their aspirations. We start speaking their language. Because when you can speak their language, they start going, hang on, that's my kind of person.
Yeah.
That person, we want them to ultimately have this moment where they say, that person gets me.
Yeah.
So when people talk to us and I say, hey, why me, why now? Because we interview very firmly for our program, people always say to our business development team, because you guys get me. All those other companies out there, I can see they've got tactics and strategies, and some of them are good, by the way. Most of them are knockoffs from ours. But when people speak to us, they're like, it's because you guys get me, and we do. So we want your audience to go, those guys, they get me. Like, they really understand me. So I want you to stop thinking like a clinician.
Yeah.
You're no longer writing with your marketing. You're no longer writing a journal article.
Yeah, they're talking about, I'm using these specific techniques, any of these things. Your patients don't care about that. Start getting inside their head. What do they care about?
Yeah.
And start building out your avatar from there.
100%. Like, start using their language. This isn't to please your lecturer from uni, and it's certainly not to please your colleagues or other people in the profession. This is specifically to help your audience. So I want you guys to build your avatar, get crystal clear on who is your avatar, how do they think, what drives them, what are they fearful of, what is the language that they use, what is it they really want, and we're going to show you how to do that in this cheat sheet. What should they type in? Yeah,
if you guys want to get access to it, I do have a little bit that I can go through here right now. So when you're thinking about it, don't just spend 5 minutes on it and go, yep, that's that person. Like, really get inside their head.
And we study our audience so closely.
Like,
study you guys.
When you're looking around, talking to your patients, what kind of language are they using?
Yeah.
Pick that person. So let's get clear on, say, that one patient that you love helping. Let's get them in your head. And now let's go, okay, what's their name? Are they male? Are they female? How old are they?
Yep.
What do they do for a living? What kind of language do they use? What kind of problems do they have? Do they have a family? Like, we want to get really deep on this.
What sort of objections might they have about using a service like yours? We want to get a crystal clear picture. Like, we seem to say to our team, whenever we're talking to anyone, I want to know that person so well. I want to know what they've had for breakfast. I want to be totally immersed in their world so I can understand everything about them, so I can make damn sure we can help them. But also, with our marketing message, we want to know everything about this person so they know we get them. Yeah,
so when we put our ad out there, that person, that ideal person, sees your ad and they go, wow, that's the problem that I'm experiencing right now.
Yeah.
I have to go and see that person.
Exactly.
So that's why we need to get really clear on who we're talking to. So if you guys want to get access to the worksheet to build out your own avatar, then just type in avatar into the comments.
Yes.
And then we'll make sure that we send it out to you as we're going through this. But if you are listening to this in the car, you can head on over, you can PM us on Facebook and just write avatar.
Yes.
Then our team will know what you're talking about and you can get access to that. Or if you're on Instagram, you guys can also PM us on our Instagram inbox, and Jess will send it out to you as well because she manages our inbox over there.
Yeah, but we're only going to give out a couple of these. It's going to be the first 5 only, all right? So if you're real quick to do that, or have I undershot the mark? I reckon 5. We can't give this away to everybody.
All right, we can give it only to 5 people. So guys, be really quick when you get that, because I want you to build out that ideal avatar so you can start crafting your message and then getting a whole heap of ideal patients just coming through, and you're just gonna have an amazing time at work treating these patients and building raving fans.
Yeah, so that's point number 1. What is point number 2? Because most people get this really wrong.
Yeah, this is a big mistake that I see by a lot of people. Point number 2 is you need to talk to your patients' pain points or the outcome that they want to achieve. So the problem I see is you guys as practitioners, you just talk about your service or your product that you have all the time.
Nobody cares.
I've got this amazing machine that does this.
Nobody cares.
No one cares about it.
Maybe your mum, but she probably doesn't even care.
Yeah, so your mum probably doesn't even care either.
No.
The problem is you got to stop focusing on all these techniques and experience that you have, which is great.
Qualifications.
But
vomit, who cares?
to be honest, your patients do not care. All they care about is the problem they're experiencing at that point in time or the outcome that they want to achieve. So for example, let's look at, say, a dentist. When I'm thinking about going to the dentist, I don't care about all these other things. I'm either in pain, like...
We're just choosing a new one for you before. We're looking at the Insta feed, and we're just following a dentist because you're like, I like the outcome that dentist is getting. It's beautiful white looking teeth because you get a wedding coming up next year, and the people in there, like, they're your kind of people.
Yeah.
Like, hey, that woman in there, she's probably getting ready for a wedding too.
Yeah.
Like, they're your people.
Yeah, so if you're a dentist, it's so easy. Just talk about having a wider, brighter smile.
Yeah.
On Instagram, pictures of white, bright smiles, good-looking people. People want to be part of that. They see themselves in that. So it's so easy. With a physio, you probably heard this a whole heap of times. Everyone with physio is like, I just want to get out of pain.
Yeah.
They hurt themselves at the gym.
Correct.
Doing body fit, which I was just showing you on Instagram as well.
Yeah, they got a good Insta feed.
They got a good Insta feed too, but yeah, you've probably hurt yourself doing something and you want to get pain-free and you want to get back to, say, the outcome. If I'm talking to the outcome, I want to get back to body fit so I can get fit again.
But always talk to the pain point first.
Yeah.
Talk to the pain point about the outcome. So, like, as we are always, but people are fear-driven. We want to get out of problem. We're not nearly as motivated. We're more our brain motivated than wow brain. So it's like talk to them, and like Chris Brown, who we work with as well, he was saying, hey, just meet the people at their pain point. Meet them at their pain. And that's the most important thing to do. So once again, think about qualifications. We've got a big deal going on right now, and I've been interviewing lawyers, and the first lawyer I met with has just got so many qualifications beneath his name. He's got a fantastic reputation. And then when I met with him, he didn't spend any time talking to me about my problems or what I want to achieve with his business. Nothing. Like, just all about, and all it was like, here's my experience, here are my qualifications, I'm amazing. And I was like, okay, cool, no worries. I wonder, maybe this is the way that, that they're going to do this. Then met with the next lawyer. It's like, great. So tell me, what does he want to achieve? What is the problem if we don't get this done? Okay, great. What will your business look like down the line if we don't sort this deal out? And I was like, by the end, I'd signed the paper. I didn't even know if he had a legal degree. I was just like, this guy gets me.
Yeah.
And now we're working with him, and we're paying him God knows how much, but I'm delighted to do it because he gets me.
Yeah.
And it's like they're meeting us at our pain point. Your audience are the same. Like, are you the people that solve the problem that the people you want to help have right now? That's what you need to ask yourself. Does your message say that all the time?
Yes, exactly right. So that's point number 2. Make sure that you meet your patients at their pain point. Don't talk about your qualifications, your service, your product. No one cares. Get inside their head and talk about the pain that they're experiencing.
Exactly right. So I'm going to jump into number 3, and I'm going to pre-qualify. We're going to listen to my entire message here, because this will take you off track if you don't listen to my entire message. By the way, listening in, click like. I need 70 likes, right? Make sure you do that so we hit our KPI on this. With your marketing message, be a specialist, not a generalist. It's extremely important. You must listen to this if you want to get any leads whatsoever. So what I mean by generalist marketing is talking to multiple different pain points at once. Hey, do you have back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain? It's like too general, because it's highly unlikely. Like, it should be one message per person per content piece. So if I'm talking to someone in an ad, it should be like just about back pain, for example. In the instance of back pain, you guys insert whatever problem you're going to talk about, but if it was back pain, it's highly unlikely that someone's going to raise a hand and go, if I said, do you have back pain, shoulder pain, neck pain? Because what they're looking at, they're so literal. They're like, hang on, back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain? I don't have back pain, shoulder pain, and neck pain. I've just got back pain. But because you're talking about those 3 different things, you're now no longer the person that they attribute to having the solution to helping them. So every message, it's like one problem, one outcome, one solution, one avatar in mind. Let's talk about Chris for an example.
Yeah.
It's off the top of my head.
Chris, you might be watching this.
Hey, Chris.
Chris is a physio up in Queensland.
Yeah, he's up in Brisbane.
He's
got the headache centre.
He has the headache, centre up there. But before Chris was working with us, he was doing that kind of message where I help back pain. I also help neck pain.
All in the same message.
All in the same message.
Yeah.
And he wasn't getting the leads that he wanted to from that. We helped him. We crafted his message. We went through this phase. We got clear on his avatar.
And the thing is, it's worth saying, like, he's a world-class expert to the point that he teaches other people how to get headaches, like headache management. He teaches other practitioners how to solve headache problems. Like, he's the top of the food chain, right?
Yeah.
But his message wasn't clear.
It wasn't clear because he was a generalist. He was like, I want patients with back pain, and I also want patients with neck pain, and I want patients with headaches, and all of these different things. He was being a generalist, speaking to too many people.
Yeah.
And we got really clear on his message, and we go, you can get amazing results with headaches. Let's just target your messaging around that.
Speak their language.
Now he's the headache man, the
Yeah,
headache
he's
guru.
the man.
He does videos all over on that. Not to say that he doesn't help back pain at all.
Yeah.
But he's more when he does his headache, it's just headaches. Then it's back pain. He's just talking about back pain.
Correct, 100%. Like, he also attracts low back pain because when his message is targeted just at low back pain, when he's just talking about low back pain. So what I want to say is, be a specialist in your message.
Yeah.
You can have many different services that you help. In your message, you must be talking to one audience per unit time. It's really important. Like, back in my physio days, and I've still saved some of these ads, I've got all these like low back pain ads. I'm just talking about low back pain, which crushed it. I've got headache ads, which crushed it. It's just like boom, boom, boom. Perfect, targeted, laser-like precision message to one person per unit time. And that's why the Insta is like the ad we're looking at before.
On Insta,
so powerful for you, because it's like right now you're like, I just want a beautiful white smile for my wedding.
Yeah.
So it's just like boom, beautiful white smile, beautiful white smile. That's what's
All over
appealing
their
to you,
feed.
right?
Exactly right. So dentist.
Message to market, message to market, message to market.
So get really clear on that. So that's number 3. Be a specialist, not a generalist, with your messaging.
Exactly.
And that kind of, I wanted to talk about another example. I actually printed it off here because I can't really see. I saw this in our Facebook group, and it was really relevant to what we're talking about today. When you nail your messaging, this happens. And I really wanted to read out this win. Gabrielle, she's a physio. Hey, Gabby, if you're watching this
Gabby,
now, just type
great
in
to see
hi.
you, mate.
I saw this come through our Facebook group, and I really wanted to share it with you. So you were back on the tools, and you notice, because normally Gabby doesn't work at all. She does 0 clinical hours.
She's doing 3 days clinical right now.
So
but let's just jump to like the sort of patients that she sees.
So she was back on the tools, and she saw a massive change in the patients that she was seeing. So
she only saw 2 non-sports patients or something.
2 non-sports patients, where previously she used to see a lot of middle-aged women, slightly older males who were rather sedentary and overweight. So that was kind of who she used to see with her messaging. Now Gabby's doing a whole heap of, she got really clear on her messaging. She's doing marketing, targeting specific things. And now she's seeing young dancers, gymnasts, sports, golfers, serious fishers, which is cool because she's up in Queensland, in Mackay.
Crossfitters as well.
Powerlifters. And she said, I can only attribute this to our social media advertising that is heavily focused on that niche. So she's talking about focusing on, sporting athletes. She's always talking and messaging around golfing, exercising, getting back younger people. And you can see the massive shift in that is from kind of older people to really young, fit and healthy people, just from focusing on her messaging.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Absolutely. So now she treats the right people. She loves working with them. It's more vibrant for her and her team. Plus, she makes more income from those patient types. So let's do a summary, shall we? So that you guys can attract more high-paying patients with laser-like precision every single day like our clients do.
Yeah, so the 3 ways to really attract those high-quality paying patients is to get clear on crafting your message. And how to do that is, number 1, you need to get clear on who you're talking to. So get really clear on that avatar, and we're going to give away that worksheet so you can really get clear on that. And number 2, talk to their pain points and the outcomes that they want to achieve. No one cares about your experience, your product, or your service. What is the pain point that you can solve and the outcome that you can achieve?
Yes.
And finally, number 3, Be a specialist with your message, not a generalist across the board. And that's how you're going to really get high quality paying patients coming through all the time.
Exactly. There you go. So guys, if you want to get a download, you want this invisible ink to turn to real ink, and you want to be able to get the worksheet to create your avatar using our avatar template, then comment below avatar or PM us on Insta or on Facebook, and we'll send you the template. I know I said it was the first 5. We might be a little bit lenient on that depending on how many we get through. Thank you so much for listening. Type in avatar, pop in that into our Insta message or on Facebook, and we'll hook you up with this
avatar. And if you guys have any questions, what we'll do is we'll circle back into the comments well about building out and crafting your message as well.
Damn straight. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in next week's episode.
Bye guys.